is generally defined as violent conflict between states or nations. Nations go to war for a variety of reasons. It has been argued that a nation will go to war if the benefits of war are deemed to outweigh the disadvantages, and if there is a sense that there is not another mutually agreeable solution. More specifically, some have argued that wars are fought primarily for economic, religious, and political reasons. Others have claimed that most wars today are fought for ideological reasons.
Guys, let me introduce myself. I'm Nadia Putri Kinanti from 10 Social 1, and I'm here to inform you all about what causes a war tragedy. So, it can cause by many different things, such as including competition over land, religious conflicts, nationalism, also politics, economy, and social conflict. Imperialism or colonialism, racism, slavery, and desires to expand unpowered territory can be triggered of armed conflict and end up happens a big war. So that's from me. Thank you.
There are several factors that can cause a war, which are 1. Economic gain. Often wars are caused by one country's wish to take control of another country's wealth. 2. Territorial gain. A country might decide that it needs more land, either for a living space, agricultural use, or maybe another purposes. Territory can also be used as buffer zone between two hostile enemies. And 3. Religion. Religion wars can often be tied to other reasons for conflict, such as nationalisms or revenge for a perceived historical slight in the past, and revenge, seeking to punish, redress a grievance, or simply strike back for a perceived slight can often be a factor in the waging of war. Revenge also relates to nationalisms, as the people of a country which has been wronged are motivated to fight back by pride and spirit.
War is bad. We all know that, right? But there are still some silver lining to war. Like, for example, some countries get their independence from war. Like a lot of countries. Like even our country, Indonesia, gained independence from war. And another thing, the development of technology will skyrocket in war because we need to kill each other. That's the bad stuff, but we get some good stuff, like for example the advancement in aviation. In the early stage of World War II, the biplane is still in use, like the two-wing plane. But in late World War II, biplanes were almost completely gone because the advancement of engines and aerodynamics. And the earliest jet engines spawned in the war, and used by planes like the Me-262, which was a fascist built plane, but we don't talk about that.
The example of global war are World War I, centered on Europe, which lasts 28 July 1914 to 11 November 1918, and World War II, conflict between Allied blocs and Axis blocs. And then there is in Indonesia, they are called Bandung Lautan Api. It was began when Allied troops entered Bandung in October 1945. And then there is Pertempuran 5 Hari Semarang. It was a clash between Japanese army and Indonesian forces consisting of People's Security Agency personnel and Pemuda in October 1945 at the city of Semarang, Central Java.
War is not a solution to everything. For this reason, people in a country experiencing war should also know of the loss caused by the war. The example is country in recession. A country experiencing a recession is where the country's economic condition is deteriorating. This can be seen from the negative gross domestic product, increasing unemployment and negative real economic growth for 2 consecutive quarters. In addition, many children and innocent people are victims. For example, many civilian victims died in the wars between Ukraine and Russia. Even though the status of civilian in armed conflict is a civilian who must receive protection. The effects of war on a country are decreased community productivity, weakening people purchasing power, occurrence of a food crisis.
The big effect in the world. Number one, innocent people are at risk become victim. Number two, world stability. World, world stability is number three. Number three, monopoly Indonesian resources such as mental body. The ways to overcome war that can be done are 1. Truce. Stop war temporarily. 2. Negotiating. 3. Appreciate the culture of other countries. 4. Establish cooperation. 5. Helping countries in conflict. That's all. Thank you.